So I thought I'd do a quick video on how to order your groceries online at Walmart and then pick them up in the parking lot. You don't even have to go in. First thing you need to know is the web address is not just walmart.com but grocery.walmart.com, and then that will take you to the grocery side. You need to set up an account for yourself and you need to choose a store to pick up. So they will give you a place to put in your zip code and then choose a store that's offering the service. And I picked the one that's on my husband's way home so he can just pull in and get our groceries and not have to even get out of the car. Then you'll want to go over and reserve a time. And this is making an appointment. You would just go over and find when you wanted to pick them up and the times that are available for that day. So I'm going to pick between 5 and 6 when he will be passing by, and I'm going to go to keep shopping. Now, I already have a few things in my cart because I wanted to show you what your cart would look like. If you like to shop by departments, maybe you like to walk down the aisles and just see what's new, you can always go in and choose one of the aisles. So if you wanted to do the organic things, for instance, maybe you want meat, eggs, and dairy, you could go in and, here are the items. They'll have other things that you can add, just things that will be in your store. I love Pete and Jerry eggs, so I would add to my cart Pete and Jerry, and so they pop up here. The first time you purchase with this service, you can usually use, and I'll add in this video, a referral. If I refer someone, then they'll get $10 off, and the neat thing is I'll get an email with a $10 coupon code that I can use later. So that's a win-win, and you can do the same thing to send to your friends, and that would be only good for those who have never used the service before. So it's one thing to add pre-packaged items. I think, that's pretty easy. But another thing that you can do is to choose your deli meats or cheeses or even your produce. And I had a really good experience with them on my produce last week, and so I will be ordering some more, but I wanted to show you how to do that. First off, you just go to your shop by department, choose deli if you wanted to do deli meats, sliced deli meats and cheeses. It'll bring you to a page that looks like this, and it may differ from store to store. I would say, let's say I would scroll down and see, well, what looks good today? My husband liked roasted buffalo style chicken. So I'm going to add that to my favorites list by clicking the heart. So next time I come in to look, I will be able to find it. Let's see. How about the Sara Lee mesquite smoked turkey breast sliced? So I'll put that on here. Now let's say I want to get some of that. So I'll add that to my cart. Now you can choose going up or down a quarter pound. So if I order a pound of that, then they'll have it sliced and sent to me. So now I have a pound in my cart. See, 1 pound. And, if I decided to go down, you notice my cart changed to 3/4 pound. So if I go back up, there's my pound again. And that's pretty easy. Now if you want to go to, let's say, produce, fruits and vegetables, you can choose organic produce, fresh fruits, fresh vegetables. You can see that in the past I have loved or hearted the bell pepper, and so I'm going to go ahead and pick one of those, and you can see here that I can buy 1 bell pepper or I can add them. Okay, some things, these are sold for 78 cents each. So that will be each. But say I wanted to order zucchini. You can see that it says final cost based on weight, which is like the sliced meat. So if I like the zucchinis, I think I'll order them in the future. I can do the heart. But I can also add, if I add 1, I'm going to get 1 zucchini, okay? But it's going to be weighed, and it's going to be at the $1.68, which they estimate about 92 cents, but it may be a little less or a little more depending on the weight of the zucchini that they choose. I noticed that when they chose mine last week, everything was a little less because they somehow ended up with it being a little underweight or whatever. So that was a good thing. I didn't notice them, fudging and trying to add extra things to my cart that I didn't want or more quantity than I wanted. So that's a good thing. But you can see there's all kinds of fresh vegetables that you can choose from, and it's just like you're in the grocery store. Another thing that I would like to get while I'm here is frozen. My husband eats fruits and yogurt every morning, so frozen fruits and vegetables. And let's see, these veggies are in here. I think I'll get some broccoli. He loves not the whole berry or the blueberry, but cherry berry. And I could probably just search that by, this is nice. You see what I mean when I say you can walk down the aisles? My daughter introduced us to this riced cauliflower. And so I'm going to get that. I'm going to get a couple of those because that is really good. Bird's Eye is the brand, and it's really good. Okay, let me see if I can find the cherry berry while I'm still in the frozen food section. Okay, so cherry berry, this is what he likes to have in his yogurt in the morning, so I'm going to go ahead and add that to our list. I'm looking pretty good. So I actually added a couple more items in my break there, so you can see my amount went up a little bit more, but I'm going to go ahead and check out. I have my pickup time picked here, so if you pick it soon and you don't finish your order, then sometimes you can lose your pickup time. So once you finish your order, it will be locked in, but be careful of that. So when you get to this page, you can put in your telephone number. Then you'll get that. You'll get an email in your email box so that you can get your notification, and then you can review your order, and it looks pretty good. If you have any promo codes, you can add them here, okay? And then you can, once you have all that up, you can place your order. An email confirmation was sent, and I had saved my credit card information so that I could easy to reorder. So it's all ready, and I'll get a confirmation in my email. Now, right now, I could go back and review the order or view it, and I can see where it's going to be picked up, and they give even a little map. They're in different places. Some of them are at the front of the store. This particular one is kind of in the back. There's some parking spots here, so it'll give you some little things like that. And then you can see that I can, if I forgot something, make changes anytime until 10:45. So if you look at my clock, I'm at 10:18. So it's about 30 minutes I can make changes. So if in the process, I get up and look in the kitchen and realize I forgot something, I can add it. But right now, I think I'm pretty good. So what they'll do is they'll use your credit card, they'll put a temporary hold, and you won't be charged until you actually pick it up. A couple of things that you should know is they discourage and do not want you to tip their people in the loading your groceries. And I noticed on here there's allow substitutions. Last week I ordered cherry tomatoes, and I'm ordering them again. And I really only want cherry tomatoes, but I substituted grape tomatoes, and they were actually really good. Some of them that I've tried are not, so you can tell them that you don't want them to substitute anything. So if you wanted to do that, maybe we want to go in and make changes, because one of the things that I really don't want them to substitute is my organic grass-fed beef. I don't want just regular old beef. So if they're substituting, I don't want them to substitute this. So I would go here and I would choose Edit Items, and then I would come down to the grass-fed beef, and I would mark that as Do Not Substitute. Okay? And if I didn't want to substitute cherry tomatoes, then that. Now what happens here is if they don't have the product for whatever reason, you just won't get it. Okay, so if you're counting on having some ground beef and they don't have this, they're not going to substitute it for you. So you'll have to do something else about getting you some ground beef for the weekend. Same thing with the cherry tomatoes. I'm going to try. I really would like to have the cherry tomatoes. So I'm going to uncheck that of what we want to do. So I didn't increase anything. So it's 0. But I could go in and save changes. But I could go in, add to this order. So let's just say I wanted to get some cheese because I didn't find any cheese. Sargento shredded cheese. So I don't really like some of the other ones that have a lot of the different ingredients. I like the off the block brand or style. It seems creamier, so I'm going to add that, and I'm going to take off this one. And then I'm going to add some cheddar. Let me find extra sharp cheddar. I just missed it. Okay, so I'll add that. And so I want to add to an existing order, or I can start a new order. But because I have an order there, I would like to add to an existing order. And I'll get it all at the same time. So see, they just added this, $7.23 for those 2 items to the already existing order. So you see my amount went up $7.68 or $7 and some odd cents, and I'm going to save changes.